Hello everyone, it's your girl Asia from the Rain's Fangirl channel. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another Degrassi deep dive episode. Episodes that we're going to be doing today from season 11 are episodes 40 and 41, which are called Smash Into You. They are part 1 and part 2 episodes. Literally the only thing that are important in these episodes are just the A plots, because the B plots are just horrendous at this point. The B plots in season 11, like I keep saying, are just really flat out fucking boring. It's not really too much that would catch your attention. Not too much that will hold your attention when it comes to a B plot. Like, I don't give a fuck about Marisol. I don't give a fuck about Mo. Like, and Marisol, bitch, for you to say you would never give Mo a chance because he bigger or whatever it is, it's like, bitch, who do you think you are? You ain't even a 10 out of 10. Like, girl, get the fuck over yourself. I don't know why they feel the need to have to write Mean Girls like that. Like, bitch, get over yourself. Who the hell do you think you are? Like, girl, you better, like, bitch, you better get a fucking reality check. That shit pissed me off because I cannot stand a self-absorbed bitch. I just can't stand it because it's just like, bitch, who do you think you are to tell someone you would never give them a chance because of who they are? Girl, that shit pissed me off. Like, it's nothing wrong with you having a preference or a type, but to say, oh, he's fat, so I can never see myself with him. It's like, girl, you are really narcissistic and self-absorbed. But you know what? That's either here and there. The A plot is really about Allie and Dave. Allie and Dave wants to fix things with Allie. Allie doesn't really wants to give him another second chance because, you know, he hurt her. She keeps saying he cheated on her, but let's call a spade a spade. Allie and Dave were not together when he slept with another girl or when he had another thing with another girl. So as far as I'm concerned, yes, I know she feels like, to her it might be cheating because here's why I think she might think it's cheating. Because, you know, she said they were she said that when they broke up, she basically was trying to like give him a test to see if he would pass it, so she'll know he's the one for her that she could eventually have sex with in the future. But I feel like, Allie, you're the one who like ran off. Not ran off. You're the one who went to summer camp for like 2 months, and I told you that I don't think me and you would survive 2 months. So that is why you and him broke up. But for you to sit here and make it seem like, oh, he just cheated on you, girl, you know that's not what happened. And I'm so tired of her always constantly trying to blame the boys for why she makes stupid ass decisions. Like, girl, you didn't have to, like, she always blamed the guys, and it's just irritating. It's like, so you didn't do anything, you just don't take no responsibility. Like, I feel like whenever she was with Drew, not Drew. Why the fuck I keep saying Drew? I feel like whenever she was with Dave, she always had a reason to why she didn't want to make it work or why she wanted to get away. That's just how I feel. Like, okay, why is it that whenever it was a good guy, she just, like, they had to go through so much shit, like initiations, all types of shit. Like, she never wanted to get him a second chance, and it could be 9 times out of 10 they didn't really do, like, they didn't really hurt her that bad for her not want to give them a second chance. But it could be niggas who done hurt her really bad, treated her like shit, and she give them a second chance right off the bat. Like I said, Drew cheated on her in season 10. This nigga got this nigga got a blowjob from another bitch in a boiler room, and she gave him a second chance. But she talked about, but Dave sleeps with another girl while they were broken up, and all of a sudden he's like the devil, he's the Antichrist. She talked about he slept with another girl and they lied about it. First of all, he didn't lie. He didn't tell you through messages. He waited until summer was almost over with, waited till you got home to tell you face to face that he had a thing with another girl. Which, Granted, he didn't have to tell you anything. Why? Because you and him were not in a relationship when he had a thing with another girl. So therefore, he doesn't owe you anything because you and him were not in a relationship. So it's really none of her business who he got down and dirty with, for real, for real. But he felt like since he loved her enough, he should have been honest with her if they decided to get back together and anything like that. And my lips dry. I don't know what fucking program she was doing, but he joined it to help her only because he wanted to get close to her again. They didn't really talk about what happened or why they broke up. They just jumped right back into a relationship and everything like that. When he took her out to dinner, she gave him a letter and just explained to him why she has trust issues in relationships, because usually every guy that that she jumped in a relationship with usually hurt her. She talked about how she lost her virginity to Johnny in the back of a ravine. Drew cheated on her, and then the guy that she loved and cared for the most had a thing with a girl with a summer, and they lied about it. So yeah, she has big trust issues because she just wants to be safe in a relationship, which is yeah, Ali, I get it, but it's just you go after trash. Dave was by far her best boyfriend, and she treated him like shit. To think that he did everything she asked him to do, and in season 12, she did what she did. Blamed him for why she needed space. Girl, you're the one who wanted to rush into having sex, and you wanted to do it unsafe without you being in birth control and without him using a condom, and then you try to blame him for why your life was almost turned upside down if you would have gotten pregnant. It takes two to tango, bitch. So Allie, she treated Dave like shit. Dave was such a good guy. She treated him horrible. Like I said, to go through all that shit and to just say everything that you would do just to make the relationship work, to just, meet her halfway, and then for her to just be like, oh, it's not good enough. You're not good enough. She completely stopped making time for him in season 12. And she asked for a second chance and then got mad when he said that he no longer wants to be a second choice. Girl, how are you gonna cry and plead and say I want another shot, and then he tells you I want to take you out on a date and I need you to be here at this designated time, or can we meet up at the dot? Bitch, you're a half an hour late. You're lucky he even sat in that chair, because bitch, she better than me, because I would have got up and been left a note and be listen, Allie, this ain't gonna work out. But instead, he decided to tell her to her face that he doesn't want to be in a relationship where no one can make time for him, and she looks at him like he's the fucking devil. Girl, Allie, honey, you confused me. Allie treated Dave like shit in season 12. Their season 12 relationship, she treated him horrible. And I really feel like season 12, they had a really good relationship. I loved Allie and Dave in season 12. Season 11, I feel like they got together, but I don't really remember their relationship in season 11. And I'm only saying that because they didn't get a lot of screen time for their relationship. You just knew they were together, but they didn't get, couple storylines. The only one I can think of that they got is when she got addicted to playing poker. It had nothing to do with their relationship specifically. It's just an Allie activity that she likes to do. So that's that. But the girl that Dave, what's her name? Jacinta. The girl that Dave had pretty much a one night stand with, she popped back to school. Talking about, oh, just because he blocked her and everything don't mean he get rid of her. So she going into complete stalker mode, Lifetime movie obsession, wants to just pop back to school and just be all oh, you can't get rid of me and whatnot. This girl is really hell-bent on wanting to be with him just because, the dick had to be that good for her to be coming to crawl back and just be you can't forget about me, I'm not going away. She just want to be all just hell-bent Lifetime. So he took her to the train station. She steal his phone. She texting Allie. And then, he explained to her that he's sorry for, cutting her out of his life once they had sex. Because, he felt bad about that. And she runs into the street and she get hit by a car. And then at the end of the episode, he tell Allie that he treated her like trash and that it should have been him instead of her. that it was his fault why she got hit by a car, and that he said the doctor said she might never walk again. And Ali was telling him that it's not his fault, it was just an accident. So Dave is feeling like guilty at this point. So the next episodes, which I believe are Hollaback Girls, the Hollaback Girl part 1 and part 2 episode, he's dealing with a lot of guilt because he feel like it's his fault why she got run over by a car. But you know what? These episodes are actually not that bad. These are episodes I actually will go back and rewatch from Degrassi. I just don't give a fuck about the B plot. Like the A plot with Allie and Dave is by far the most interesting. Like the B plots in this episode is Adam and this freshman. I just don't care for it. I don't care because it's not interesting. And I'm trying to think, what was the other B plot? The whole Mo and Marisol thing. Don't give a fuck about it. Both B plots are both of the storylines for the B plots were boring as fuck. Neither one of them were interesting. So just the A plots at this point are what's really carrying this show, because the B plots, baby, they're not interesting whatsoever. But you know what? I forgot to grade the fucking other episodes. I don't think I graded any of the episodes so far. So let me go ahead and just pull these up on my other phone, so I can grade the episodes that I have done reviews on so far. So the first episode I reviewed it was Nowhere to Run. So season 11 episodes 30 and 31, Nowhere to Run, I'm going to give them a 10 out of 10 because they're entertaining as fuck. For a Halloween special, they did their big one, and I feel like these episodes reminded me of the episode in season 3 with Sean, Ellie, Jimmy, Toby, and Hazel. It felt like a big ass Breakfast Club, but just at a cabin. And then Cry Me a River, like I said, I graded this episode. I'm going to give this maybe a 7 or 8 out of 10, just because I feel like they were retelling a storyline they already did in season definitely they were already retelling from season 10. And then the other episodes were 28 and 29, Dead and Gone, part 1 and part 2 episodes, the prom episodes. I'm gonna give those a 10 out of 10 because they were by far the best episodes. I mean, they were by far the best school dance episodes we got in Degrassi. Like, they were filled with so much drama. It was so much shit that you could, like, it was just a lot going on, like I said, and it was really from Drew and their class, not from the seniors. It was a lot. Like, the A plot and the B plot was interesting with Jake and Claire, and with the whole Drew, Bianca, and Vince shit. The whole gang stuff was very interesting. But these episodes, Smash Into You, 40 and 41, I think that's what the episodes are. Child, y'all, I really forget shit. Like, no fucking joke. It's really sad how forgetful I am. Let me make sure before I even just grade these episodes. Yeah, Smash It To You, 40 and 41. I'm going to give these episodes a 9.5 out of 10. And I only said that because the B plot for this episode kind of drags it a little bit, because the A plot is so interesting that you feel like this episode doesn't need to be 22 minutes when just only the A plot is interesting. You feel me? At this point, why even show any other kids when only one interesting storyline carries the episode from start to finish in a part 1 and a part 2? But, these episodes are still good. I really enjoy them. I'm going to go ahead and just say this is all I have to say for this review. Catch you guys in my next video. Y'all take care and see y'all later.